This video will walk through summary data for business insights for Single Ops reports. Summary data can be accessed through multiple reports in Single Ops. You can find a full list of reports in the Single Ops Help Center. For this example, we will be working with job reports. Navigate to Sales and Payments on the sidebar and click Jobs Reports. The first step in utilizing summary data is to create a saved report. By saving a report, this gives both yourself and your team access to your summary data views anytime. For this example, we want to apply filters to our job report. We want to only see jobs that were created this year so far. Here, where it says year to date, this is a dynamic date range. That means your saved reports will update in real time every day. Now that this filter has been applied, we can save this report. Name your report and check the box that says Save with Dynamic Date Range Year to Date. When you're finished, click Save. This will bring us right to our saved report. To find this report later, click Save Reports on the sidebar. This report will show under the Saved Reports tab. Any reports that have summary data will display in this section, Summary Data for Business Insights. Expand this section and create a snapshot. The summary data will run on snapshots of information based on your reports. These snapshots take all the filters that you have on the report and generate a data set for a pivot table that we're going to create. This will allow your pivot tables to run quickly and give you control over when your report will update. Here, you can see the exact time that the snapshot was created. This will appear when the View button is accessible. If the filters on the saved report ever change, for example, if the operation gets changed, this notification will appear, letting you know that the report you're looking at below is not going to match the data in your current summary table. There are a couple of actions you can take when this happens. If you intentionally make that change, you can refresh the snapshot to make a brand new snapshot of data. However, if that was accidental, or maybe you want to have your list here represent what is in the snapshot, you can simply click Apply Filters. This will change the filter set back to what they originally were. Now we can go ahead and look at our summary data and build some views. Click View. This will open us up to a new tab where we can create our data summary view. Click here to configure view. This is where you're going to set up your data table. On the left, see a list of various fields. For this example, we will focus on revenue and jobs by sales rep. Search your fields and click and drag the ones you want to view into the rows box. To view sales by sales rep, select the total price of each job and drag it to the values section. You will notice the sum option next to the total price. Clicking this will drop down other options: count, maximum, minimum, and average. To view our initial data set, click Apply. Here, you can see all of our sales reps listed out and the total price of all their jobs that are listed in the jobs report that we originally pulled. If the sales rep is listed as blank, this is totaling the price of jobs that do not have a sales rep applied. This is obviously a very simple view. To add additional columns and filters, click back into Configure View. Let's segment this out by different stages to see how much the total revenue has been closed versus rejected. When we add current stage to columns, the columns are going to segment out the values based on the information you entered here. Click Apply. Now we can see that the revenue for each sales rep is broken down by the current stage of those jobs. Let's take this a step further. Let's say we don't want to see all of the data at once. We want to see one of these stages at a time. Click back into Configure View, search for Current Stage and drag it under Filter. Similar to values, you have drop-down options available. When you're finished, click Apply. Here, select a current stage or stages. Maybe you don't necessarily want to see the sum, but the total count and number of total jobs. Drag in Job Name under Values and change the drop-down option to Count. Click Apply. This will display the total price and job count making up that price. Also, you can segment out sales reps further by adding an additional row field. For this example, let's pull in Operation. If you drag Operation into rows and list it before sales rep, these rows will now segment out by operation with sales rep listed underneath. These operations are collapsible for easier overall view. If you are at the point where you like what your report looks like, click Save View. This will allow us to come back to this view anytime. Name your view and click Save. Once saved, this will be available in Load View. After clicking the Load View dropdown, you will find the default view available for viewing here, and the view that we just created here. If you make changes to the view that you want to keep, click the pencil icon to update the view. With Overwrite View checked, you can make changes and click Update. And finally, to export this table as CSV or Excel, click the Export button in the top right.